HexBin mapping with cross filtering. So for this, what we have to do is, first we have to create some layers. So we have to go with our add layer. In add layer you can add delimiter layer. Okay, so in the delimiter layer you choose the file name called housing population data. So once you load the file, ensure whether the file format is called comma separated values and the geometric definitions like x and y field are latitude and longitude. So before creating your house population data, you have to ensure whether your data have both latitude and longitude, and you have to choose the geometry CRS is WGS 84. So in the below you have your data in the form of rows and columns. So once you have loaded the data, just add it and close the window. So your data comes like this. If you want, you can enlarge the size. For example, now you have added the layer called house population. Right click it, go to properties. So in the property you have symbolized, you have size here, so you can make the size whichever you want. So for example, here I have chosen the size as 5, apply, okay. So now the size was increased and compared with the earlier size. So now for HexBin mapping, we have to create a hexagon bin. So for that, in the processing you have toolbox which is available here in the right hand side. So choose the grid, that is HexBin grid. You just search the grid here. See here we have create grid. So just double click the create grid. So whenever we are going with the HexBin mapping, you have to choose the grid type as hexagon, choose it, and grid extend. So this grid extend, click by default length based on the data set. It will provide the latitude longitude of the XY axis matrix value. Then horizontal and vertical spacings are 1. Overlay, if we need, we can give the value, or else it is not required. Then as I said earlier, the grid CRS is your WGS 84. Once you done everything, just run the file. So all done now. So once done, you have to close the window. So now look at here, we have our HexBin, hexagon bins are shown here. So once you done a hexagon bin like this, what we have to do? We have to give the location summary. So again choose the location summary, that is join attribute by location summary. Our joining feature is house population data. We are going to compare with our grid data. For the spatial features we have to use contains. Housing data contains what are all available in a grid. Then summary to calculate. So for this summary we have to choose our mean or median, whichever you want we can choose. For example, here I choose mean and median. If you want, you can choose standard deviation or quartiles also, quartile 1, 3 or interquartile. So whichever we want we can choose. Once done, click OK. So once you have added your summary to calculate, here I have chosen mean and median. So once done here, what we have to do? Again we have to run the file. So once run, our algorithm shows the join attribute location was finished. So once done, close the window. Now look at here, we have some color differentiation was shown in the data. So now what we have to do again? So choose the joint layer, go to the property. So inside the property what we have to do? Here we have a single symbol, so we want to graduate it, and based on the value called population density or housing price, whichever you want you can choose. So here I choose population density here, and color, if you want any color you can give your color based on ramp all color ramp value. So I defined as from green to red, and now I have to classify the value into 6. So I classified into 6. If you want more